Hey, babe. Sorry I didn't hear you come in. And, sorry to surprise you, but I thought I'd let myself in. Oh, have you eaten? Not yet. Good. I've got some food ready. I know it's been a rough day for you. Lots of mandatory overtime and all that jazz. And if I know you, you're probably planning on just skipping dinner and going straight to sleep. So, I thought I'd swing by and whip up a little something for my poor, tired little significant other. Hmm? How did I know it was a rough day? You know, girlfriend's intuition. I just know these things. Come on, let's eat. What do you mean, how did I get here? I used my key, obviously. You didn't give me a key? Oh, right. Yeah, I don't have one, do I? Well, I guess the door must not have been locked. Yeah, I know you're a little obsessive about locking the door, but hey, we all miss stuff sometimes. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I think it's kinda cute when you suddenly try and remember if you lock the door while you're out, like a scared little chipmunk. So, yeah, it wasn't locked and I just let myself in. Don't call me suspicious. You're the suspicious one. I can't enter locked doors, so it must not have been locked. What do you mean I can do weird stuff like that? I'm a perfectly normal individual with absolutely no eldritch powers. You think I might be a... what? A witch? Well, the proper legal term is sorceress. I mean, what? Me? A witch? That's silly. You're silly. You're so funny. The season must be getting to you, huh? Too many scary movies. Okay, yeah, I do tend to pop up at random when you aren't expecting me, but that's just a coincidence. We work close to each other and we live in the same neighborhood. It's bound to happen. It's not like I'm magically watching you and teleporting to your location or anything. Yeah, I have a black cat, but who doesn't? Black cats are cute. Plus, Mr. Aliceper Meowly has a gray splotch on his left paw, so he's not even fully a black cat. That one? Babe, that's not a cauldron. That's a Dutch oven. See, it's a sturdy type of cooking pot. My family's been using these things for years to make soups and stew and other things. You sometimes see crows bring things for me. Yeah. I trained the crows in the neighborhood to do things for me. It's surprisingly easy. I followed a WikiHow walkthrough. Talked to them? Of course I do. You know me, I love animals. Okay, yeah, so I have toads as pets. So what? Toads are cute. They're like these big, grumpy looking chubby froggos. Plus, I love building terrarium terrain. Okay, fair. I can see that the fact that I named them all after my exes might seem kinda spooky. But that's just how I move on. Let me cope. What? No way! I don't turn my exes into toads. That's silly, babe. You're such a goof. Come on, I mean, you've met Jessie. Don't you remember? At the park. They waved at you. Where's Jessie now? What are you, the Witchfinder General? Jessie moved to Toledo last year. Oh, did I say Spain last time? Toledo, Spain, yeah. Yeah, that's it. You know what? Why don't you call them? Yeah, that'll put all of this to rest. Oh, you actually want to call them? Oh, sure. Let's use the wall phone.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Well, I guess they must have changed numbers. Yep, classic Jesse. Always switching towns and changing phone numbers. That was kinda his thing. Yeah. Okay, look. I think you're looking at this all wrong. If I was a witch, which I'm totally not, I would tell you. Unless, I had a good reason not to. And don't you trust me to make that kind of decision? And besides, babe, if I was in fact a witch, you'd better be off listening to me when I told you not to worry about it, right? If I had all these magical powers, I could be a dangerous person to you. I mean, you might wake up one day to find I put your soul in a jar or trapped you into a mirror. Who knows what some kind of evil witch might do to somebody that asks too many questions? If I am a witch, you're really playing with fire right now. Maybe you want to find out where Jessie went? Oh, relax there, Pumpkin. That wasn't even a threat. Just a conjecture. Like I said, I'm just regular old, not witch person. On the other hand, if your silly little idea were true, it might be good to... Oh, what do they say these days? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth? Yeah, I could be good to have around if I was a witch. I mean, who doesn't need a little magic now and again, huh? If I was in the background helping you out a little bit, you might have it made. I mean, who knows? Just because I'd want to keep it a secret doesn't mean I'm above a little magical meddling. You might come to work next week and find out that you have a much new, nicer boss and your old one nowhere to be found. I mean, if I was a witch, I'd rather be hard on people who are always trying to take away time you should be spending with me. And I have lots of ways to get rid of them. Lots of ways to keep you an inhabitant in my own little magical world. And maybe one day I just snatch you up and keep you forever. But again, I'm not admitting to anything. Look, if I give you a smooch, will you promise to drop all this nonsense? I promise it'll be a really good one. Come here, cutie. Now, if I was a witch, that kiss would have placed a spell on you. The kind of spell that would make you lose your voice when you start to ask silly stuff like whether I'm a witch or not. But since I'm absolutely not, then I obviously didn't. So, do you have anything else you want to ask? Any other little suspicions nibbling away in that cute little mind of yours? What's that? Nothing? Well, isn't that funny? I guess we're good then. We'll continue this conversation never. Now come on, dinner's getting cold. And look how cute I made the table for you. I brought a tablecloth and candles and all kinds of good stuff. Let's celebrate getting through a rough day, okay? Oh, the candles went out. No, silly, I don't need a match.